Ooh, we bring back with some Tokyo Ghoul Roots A Season 2. Oshieteo. You know how much I've been waiting to see this and all that as well. Like, I've been so excited to see the second season and all that after, I read the manga. I read all the Tokyo Ghoul manga and I've got to say, I'm just really, really excited and seeing, what Season 2 of Route A can do. And this is going to be me, talking about this episode and showing it. Okay, so one thing I just want to let you know that it's just because it's different from the manga and all that doesn't mean it's going to be bad or anything. I will say and all that as well, straight from this episode and all that, is like a lot of the moments in it were kind of canon to the manga. I say around about the 12-minute mark was where it kept some canon parts to it with some little changes here and there and all that. But it's like, straight up with Kaneki versus Ayato. Oh, so fucking sick. Like when freaking Ayato was just mauling down on freaking Toka, like biting the wings and all that. It was just like, god damn. So they kind of took away the censorship stuff because that stuff looked absolutely horrific and all that. Just biting it down. And then when Kaneki arrived, taking on Ayato like on one-on-one like that, and he was just like freaking gutting him, in the gut, and he's like, I haven't done talking. Like put his finger like that. I was like, oh, Kaneki, white-haired Kaneki is so fucking sick. I love where he is going. Like white-haired Kaneki, it's just like you already see from season 1, from season 2 that there's a huge change between this character, because we know like original Kaneki and all that would have not have done that and all that. And just seeing like Noro as well, he had to get involved and actually pulls away, which is, non-canon's a thing, but regardless of what, like this whole episode was really cool. You get to see, Tsukiyama again. I really love seeing it. You get Shinohara versus the one-eyed owl and all that, and they're using like the Kakuja armors and stuff like that going in, like fighting against the one-eyed owl, and it was just so sickly still going against, like, they actually got this living, breathing armor that was actually made out of, ghoul flesh and all that, that's actually devouring. This shows how dedicated they are to take down the one-eyed owl and all that, and it's like, just overall, this episode looks absolutely beautiful, like, just art, everything and all that, especially that ending and all that, where we see Kaneki being troubled by, I don't want to say who that person is, that little girl and all that, little Eto and all that, like, I will say something, there's something off about her, and I'll tell you something like that about that, and it's like, when she's just tormenting, saying, I'm sorry, Toka, I'm gonna leave and go to Aogiri, it's like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, Kaneki saying that, and one thing, I had to say one thing, that music that they were playing right before the ending went off was beautiful. That English OST was absolutely beautiful. That was the best thing about it. And it's like, even another thing is like, as well, that I could just mention is like, they really are hinting more at like Toka and Kaneki's little romance and all that. Like, it was more heavily hinted at them. And one thing that I even got to notice as well in this episode and all that is like what I was really surprised at is like, they were really hinting at Hideo, like in this episode and all that. Like, it kept showing him like on his bike and all that. And it's like, Hideo wasn't really relevant in the manga as much, like, as he was and all that, at the start of the series and all that, and it was just like, why you keep showing Hideo? Show us all the sick bits. We don't give a fuck about Hideo right now. And it was like, when Kaneki announced that he was leaving for Aogiri and all that, and it was just him and Token there, and he just leaves, it really just showed that something's going on with Kaneki, that he's changing. It's like, he must have a reason for going with Aogiri and all that, and it's like, I was saying all that, the manga and all that, even as a manga reader and all that, I am kind of disappointed they didn't go with the canon stuff, but this is its own thing, so I'm treating it as its own thing, and I respect that, so I will happily just accept saying, let's see where this goes and all that. It could either be, amazing, or it could be a wreck and all that, but it's like, regardless of what and all that, it's like, I'm interested in what Suishida's, like, original plan was going to be and all that. I mean, I trust the man. He made an amazing series. He's made an amazing continuation of the manga, so I really trust that. One thing I had to say and all that, and I'm heavily disappointed in, is the opening and the ending. It's like, I love the illustration and all that like that, but it's like the song choices, especially for the opening, I am very disappointed in the opening. I knew that the opening wouldn't topple, Shiete. I knew it wouldn't topple Unravel, like, I knew it. But it's like, even so, the ending's better than the opening like that, but even still, like, the opening really was just like very weird and very like, it was trying to be very metaphoric, I'm guessing, and all that with what it was trying to do and all that, but it's like, nothing will change Unravel for me. Unravel was absolutely amazing and all that, and nothing will ever change to that. And especially the ending, I really like that. It's illustrated by Suishida himself, the mangaka, so it's really nice and looks really good and all that, and the ending's really good, but like, no one will at the top of the opening. I would just say that. Now, overall, as an episode and all that, And I was wholeheartedly saying this with my heart, and I truly believe this. I thought this was a great episode, great setup and all that. Makes you feel like, oh, this is like, you know, second season, you know, let's go in, like, you know, second part of it, like, and overall, I thought it was great and all that, epic fights and all that, you know, epic return and all that to Kaneki, seeing him at the end with that sick-ass freaking gear, with Awagiri and all that, like you see Ayato like all butthurt and stuff. I honestly thought this was an 8 out of 10. I honestly thought that, like, yeah, like, if you try and separate it from the manga and all that, yeah, you're going to be a little bit disappointed to compare it to the manga, but even so, it's Tokyo Ghoul. I love the material, I love Kaneki, I think he's a badass, and honestly, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in Route A. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.